State football to me is family, and these are my brothers for life.
I've had a lot of fun since like 4th grade playing football. And it's a great group of guys. Like Joey said, brothers for life, and nothing will beat this team, teammates-wise.
Nothing better than the brotherhood we have here. Like, it's going to be for life. So, yeah.
Free State football just means everything. It means family, means great football, means great experience.
Football to me means a lot of things. First off, just playing football with my bros, leaving it all out on the line, all that stuff.
Free State football to me meant everything. Coming out and practicing with everyone meant a lot to me. I loved everyone. They're my bros. Just coming out here every day, working hard, putting the time in, just A-okay.
These past 4 years have been amazing playing with these guys. It's a great group of people that I've got the pleasure to play with.
Free State football to me is kind of like all the memories outside of football. Like the late nights after the games, hanging with the dudes, going to Johnny's, just chilling. Every single summer, going to breakfast after weights, Big Biscuit, wherever. McDonald's, a lot of McDonald's.
I guess for me, Free State football has just been like the guys that have been on the team with me. It was never about a program. It was never about a game. It was just like about the boys I played it with. It's been my family. It's been my friends. It's been like, I guess it's just been my rock. Like, they've always been there for me, and I'm always going to be there for them. Yeah, it's my boys.
This was obviously my first year playing football, but the bond I built with most of these guys is something I'll never forget, and I'm super thankful that I came out and played this year. The best part of the season wasn't even the games. It was getting ready with all the guys at practice, because we all went through the same stuff. So it formed a bond, so everyone that played knew what we all went through and just pushed each other to work hard.
Free State football has meant the world to me over the last 4 years. Every single year after football's over, it's a dreadful season playing basketball because I just want to get back to football. Every single spring and summer, I've always had the time of my lives with the guys in this room, and then some of the older guys and the younger guys. And it's just been a blessing to be around these guys for the last 4 years, and it's been a great experience.
Free State football to me is a brotherhood. Last year, my junior year, I had to move away for family reasons, and I was playing down in California, and football was a lot different down there. I wasn't really having fun anymore, so that season wasn't the greatest, but I'm fortunate enough to move back my senior year, and I got to play with these guys, my friends all throughout high school. I got to play my last year with them, and it was a great year. We had a lot of fun. I was enjoying the game again, and I couldn't ask for a better year.
Free State football means to me it's everything. I've played with these guys for the last 4 years, and even before that, playing against them and stuff, and coming to the Free State games and watching all the older players come out and play for Free State. It was a good experience. So I'm glad to be out here and play with these boys and get to have the younger generation look up to us like we did to them. So.
She came this year when we beat LHS. They were undefeated. They were talking a lot, and we went in and smacked them. So that was my favorite year.
Oh, smacking on Smith Cotton was fun because I just don't like Missouri. that was a highlight. I don't like Missouri, and they suck.
Smith Cotton game this year, and it was a lot of fun. Just getting an opportunity to play with my friends, and it helps out a lot. Like Kyle said, really Missouri, keep them out of my face.
That was kind of my thing this year was I'd see a giant pile and it would be a stand-up tackle where the whistle wasn't blown yet, and we had like 4 guys on defense wrapping up the ball carrier, and I would just come sprinting in and I would just jump as high as I can and just fall on top of everybody.
The whistle against Lawrence High this year, and there was one play where I don't know if he just tried to stick his feet in the ground. It didn't really work. Me and Ryan took him, drove him 5 yards back, and then
He started sliding.
It was bad.
I thought he died. It was not good.
Good victories. We just used to get that music blasting, just get partying really. Like,
Show me some moves, Gooch.
That's just how we really go.
Show me some.
Yes,
sir.
My favorite memories after we go out and get a dub, smack down on the team, we go just go for a little drive.
Little two-wheel
action.
You can just
I don't think it needs any explanation.
I just brought a little bit of California vibes, you know what I mean? We'll leave it there.
Nasty Left was just going crazy. Put me and big boy Alec Wilson together. It's just Tyler Brown's in the end zone. Nasty Left all day.
I remember Turner just laying the hammer.
Some like last year, like a year ago to this day, probably. Malik like randomly texted all of us and like, "Hey, we got this running back from IMG coming." We were like, "Oh, that's cool." Stretching in July, some early morning, and we looked like at the gate up to like the school from Free State, and this dude comes down with like jeans, a sweatshirt, and like AirPods. His jeans were like around his knees, and he was just like waddling down the hill. And you're like
95
Project
degrees.
Baby made it.
95 degrees in a coat.
95 degrees, and he has this like fur coat on.
One of my favorite moments is one practice. My stomach was hurting real bad.
Oh.
And I came down to the locker room, and something slipped. I had to go home.
One of my favorite moments of this year was when we beat LHS and all the fans on the field.
One play where I was driving a lineman down, all of a sudden Devin Buck came like running toward me. And everyone.
What happened? Keep going. What happened?
And everyone perceived that to be a pancake. Like.
I was already getting like triple teamed, and then I trip.
On God, he took it.
And then when I'm down on one knee, Braden falls on me.
That's okay.
And then everybody
That's
falls.
okay.
It's taught me to respond during adversity. When adversity strikes, how are you going to strike back? I'm going to give a poor case. When we lost to Olathe East, we could have had a crap season, let the season go bad, and we really came together as a group, didn't let that loss affect us, and we responded really well.
Football just teaches us to be more physical, respond to situations, just teaches us to keep fighting, just teaches you everything in life really. It gives it to you too.
Also get a little too hype after those hits, I guess. Get a little hype, start screaming, banging my head, a little crazy, but sometimes those refs didn't like that, and I get a flag. So.
The best feeling for me, at least, well, other than getting a pancake, is when you're blocking the D lineman and you look up and you see Tyler like 30 yards down the field outrunning all these kids, and it's so funny because he's like smaller than everybody, and he just outrunning them.
We were playing Shawnee Mission East, and so ball got snapped. No one was in front of me. Nothing but me and the running back. I was about to tackle him. But a second after the ball got snapped, I just see his head just pop to the side. Next thing you know, Devin's just on top of him. It was the quickest tackle ever in the history of football.
Kevin Stewart. First one, the dude was always wearing cargos.
All right, so whenever practice would be like coming to a close or something, and he'd give us a certain amount of plays. He's like, all right, 10 plays left. I'd look over at Ron. I'm like, dude, no. Multiply it by 3.
Yeah, the algorithm.
That's the algorithm.
Practice going kind of long, Gilman would always follow the schedule, so we would get done, and the defensive dudes would be just standing there on the sideline, and I would like go over to Carnell or somebody and be like, all right, let's take bets on how much longer practice is gonna go, and we would just see like how many more plays we would go until the practice ended.
When my skin cancer comes through, I'm gonna need Coach Kevin to throw me a check. I swear, every day before practice, I see a little redhead, little sunscreen goblin creep in the locker room. He creep in the locker room, taking my sunscreen and lathering himself up with it.
Oh my goodness. Hey, Coach Bonner knew I was coming for him. Your BBs cannot guard us the whole year. We used to sign the balls and give them to you, and I gave you like 70.
Coach Mack came to practice with a fresh haircut, and I seen the side, so I kind of tapered his back, and he takes off the hat and he brushes down like he had waves or something. Thought he was swimming for a second, but let me tell you, no waves. It was just no waves.
Kickoff or something really weird, and Tate somehow got the ball and was like running to the end zone. and Coach Alverley came out of nowhere and just stuck him. Like, he got stuck. And Tate is just laying on the ground, you know, like we thought he was kidding. And we all go over to him, and blood is just gushing out of his nose.
Coach Gilman was getting on Todd Newhouse for something, and he reaches down and takes off his shoe and goes, "This up yo." You know what he was talking about, AKA Coach Schmeek. We used to play around on the field and like mess around, and I remember he called me handsome one time. I love the compliments.
But this is Coach Dewey.
But one day he got down to do 25 push-ups, and I said, "Coach, why you doing that? Your belly looks a little, looks like you need to get the crunches in it." Push-ups.
All right, thanks, Dad and Mom. Mom was a big part of the kind of, I guess, food and stuff that happened this year, the team meals and senior dinners.
Mom, you've been taking care of me and G this year. Dad, thanks for everything you do. Thanks for sacrificing this year. You know, being away from the family. I hope to make you guys proud.
Thanks, Mom, for kind of being the team mom the last couple of years, you know. Everyone here really appreciates that.
Thank you, Tracy.
Thank you, Tracy. We love you. Thanks, Dad, for taking the best photos this side of the Mississippi. You know,
Yes, sir. Retweet it.
Thank you, Mom, for always being my biggest fan and for all your support throughout the last 7 years when I started playing football. After moving to Lawrence, after living my first 10 years in Nebraska, it was a little tough, but football kind of really helped me out with that, and I got to be a part of a big family here, so thank you, Mom, for everything.
Thank you, Mom and Dad. Through all my highs and lows, you guys have been my biggest supporters, and I'm just so thankful that I could have you guys in my corner, so thanks for everything.
Thank you, Mom and Dad. There's a lot of tough times through the season where it was just the grind, and you know, having you guys on my side to keep pushing me through to continue the sport was really helpful, and can't thank you enough.
Thank you, Mom and Dad, for always putting up with my stupid stuff and supporting me throughout my life of playing football. And thank you for always taking me everywhere, football practices and stuff. Thank you.
Thank you, Mom and Dad, for pushing me to strive to be great and supporting me throughout all my years of football.
All right, I just want to thank my parents for everything they've done for me these past 2 years. They've sacrificed a lot, so I'm glad I could play football.
Thank you, Mom and Dad, for what you've done, for making me who I am. I couldn't have done it without you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mom and Dad, for pushing me in school and whatever I wanted to do and allowing me to play football this year.
Thank you, Mom, for always having my back and keeping me straight, even though I give you hell sometimes.
The wheel was off the thing. Oh.